Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to MBTV. I'm Captain Lust, your regular host on the channel. Joining me tonight is Aaron Wen, regular guest caster. How are you doing?
Hey, yeah, doing well, thank you. Thanks for asking me to help with the casting again.
It's an absolute pleasure every time. Thanks for coming and joining us. I would like to say that hopefully the connection issue is over. We had a couple of false starts on the stream, but we're looking pretty good right now. Frames dropped is 0, so hopefully everything's smooth sailing from here on out. Other than that, we've got a pretty cool game lined up for tonight. People are expecting it to be a bit one-sided, Belgium and Netherlands versus Italy. A lot of people are expecting Belgium and Netherlands to win pretty heavily, but we'll see what Italy have in store as well. I believe key player and captain LaRue is absent for Belgium and Netherlands tonight, is that right?
That's what I heard. Can't see him on the server.
I can't see him on the server, but I think, are we going to go restart on live? I think we are, so I've got to run the map intro anyway. Okay, we had a bit of streamer confusion there, but hopefully that's over, and yeah, we are now in the game. Bene versus Italy. The score is... what is the score? 0-0. That would make sense for the start of the game. And Bene playing as the Saranid side over in the village spawn to start off with, while Italy taking the hill spawn. For some reason my banner feature hasn't worked completely correctly yet. The banner's working for some of the Bene players. Hopefully it should all just fix itself once we do a respawn. But that is one of the new features of the streamer mod. The banners should now be showing correctly on the shields, no matter what banner the player takes. Still a bit of a work in progress. Ah, I think I must know what it is. Anyway.
Italy have 4 crossbows. Bene have 4 cav.
Yeah. I think that Bene setup makes a little bit more sense for the situation. I mean, realistically, cav are a pretty crucial factor on this map.
Yeah. If 4 crossbows manage to take them down, that'd be good. Well, interesting.
You still want probably at least 3 cabs to try and counter 4 enemy
Bag
cabs on a
spawn in the middle, right under Italy's nose.
That's true. There they are in Italy. Since they have taken the central ruins, they are going to have a small advantage with all these crossbows. Able to shoot quite effectively onto that flag. We've got
Bene's too imp for coming straight for central.
Right. Oh, did we lose a player there? Have I got casualties off again? What is going on?
Yeah, I'm not getting the announcement, but yeah, we lost a archer for
back on now. I
Bene.
think we fixed the casualty.
Oh, and
Watley going down there as well. So Bene actually taking the disadvantage at the start of this set. Italy doing fairly well. Nick Everest does drop though, and a team kill from Artorias on Rat is going to wipe out Italy's infantry force straight away. Going to make it hard for them to take the flag back. Right now, Bene dominating the area and actually pulling back in this round very effectively. 6 players to Italy's 5. A bad couple of seconds there for Italy really cost them. Artorias losing his horse now and going down to Gorodir. Not going to let him get up from that drop. Dango state victory as well, and yeah, Italy's sort of thrown this away now. Flag is now higher for Bene, and they look set to win the round. Ooh, El Guerra taking a couple of hits. El Guerra, seasoned archer. Used to play for AB, has played for AE as well. Fine shooter. Nations Cup. But not enough this round. Letho, great player as well. Great shot. Let's go down to Dr. Manta there, and I think Aguero's going to manage to stay alive, which is useful at least somewhat, because he'll be able to get some nice armor perhaps next round. Didn't get any kills, but yeah, I think that's still pretty useful. And into the second round. Benny looked pretty convincing there. What did you think, Aaron? Coming back from the losing a few players early on.
Yeah, they did that very well. So I'm having a few troubles with my streamer settings at the moment. So.
Okay, hopefully they get resolved. Yeah, they're looking very, very comfortably right now.
Yeah, for some reason I've just got the fixed view. That's making life a little difficult.
Oh, just disable and re-enable. That should fix you. I might just use this opportunity to fix a couple of little tiny issues we got here on this on my mod as well. I think Bene, I've given them a big E. Which thanks for chat for letting us know about that. Fix that, no trouble. And back in the game. Bene are leading 1-0 in a match which they do expect to win. I want to comment on the appearance of Nikeforos for Italy. Long-time leader of the AB clan. I think leader along with AB Jab, who I hope is watching. Maybe tweeting as well. We'll see.
Yeah, Jab is in the comments. Hey, Jab.
But Nikeforos was actually he was out in Ankara when I moved out here, studying, doing sort of some foreign study in the university which is attached to the Telwar's offices. Or the well, perhaps it's not a university attached to offices, perhaps it's the offices attached to the university. But anyway.
Max has spawned over by Archer Hill.
Yeah, so I've met him in real life a couple of times. Very nice chap. And it's cool to see him active again in the scene. Yeah, flag spawn over by the hill. Ooh. Early death from Watley there. Nirigar rushes in. Doesn't manage to get the couch off, but got to be very careful there as he's taking a lot of hits on his horse for that. And Nikeforos comes in to try and help. Victory, I think, was stuck in the ruins, but gets killed, and Victory goes down as well. Nirigar's going to have to pull off another couple of couch lances if they're going to take the round. The flag... Oh, no, the couch lance comes from
Flag's
Artorias.
quite high.
Yeah, it's about halfway up for the Italian side at the moment. And Letho getting a nice pick off there on Goradir. 6 Italians to just the 5 players remaining from Benelux. Nice pass by from Mega Men, and there brings down Letho though, and that's going to remove a lot of the range threat from Italy. We've got Cavalry as well dealing with Alguero on the side of the map. He is keeping them busy pretty well and has managed to stay alive. Does go down eventually. Caesar's going to be able to bring him down. 50 seconds left roughly on the clock. Flag is much, much higher for Italy. But they've got to keep their players alive because I don't think they're going to be able to play this one out. Fight's going to be forced. Nirigar does get taken down. So does Violenta at the same time, and it's going to be pretty hard for Rat to hold on for 30 seconds to this position. Nice kill from Artorias. That's going to give them a bit of a chance. 2 players against 4. The flag is high for Italy, but Rat drops to the couch chance. Artorias going to have to dismount now. Well, he's forced to dismount and Mansilla finishes him off. So Bene, in spite of having the lower flag, are able to finish off the remaining Italy players and take the round win to make it 2-0 overall. And once again, Italy taking a player advantage early on there, but not able to see it through. Not looking quite as tight, perhaps, as Bene right now. And 6-0 for Caesar on that horse, one of the Bene captains. That's pretty rough for Italy. They're getting cut up by the Cav. I really just think Italy need to take another horseman of their own.
Oh, do they have anyone else there who's a Cav player?
Perhaps not, but I think they might just have to put someone on, and hopefully it'll be confusing enough. They won't know who's Cav players and who's not, so they have to just react and be troubled by all of them. But right now, I mean, the range players just aren't enough of a threat, which is a bit of an issue. Italian mentioning in chat that the pings are very low for the Bene side. It is an Amsterdam-based server, so perhaps not quite a neutral position.
Quite an advantage, yeah.
Yeah.
In central again.
Yeah, Italy seem to like taking hold of those ruins. Benny's sending a few players over to flank around these hill ruins, though. Man's still along with Dr. Mansa. Yeah, interesting to see that Dr. Donner's not playing for the Benelux side. He's a Dutch player who plays normally in a German side, which is the Knights of Malta. Or maybe it's Dr. Mansa. It must be Dr. Mansa, I think.
Yeah, they've moved up into central again. Italy have backed off.
I think he's got a new team now. Maybe it's Aquila, I think he's in now. Yeah, you're right, they have sacrificed the central ruins. You think that's a smart move?
Yeah.
To sacrifice the central ruins?
Well, it's unfortunate flags are spawned right there, but...
Yeah. I mean, they've given up a lot of map control now, they're really pushed right to the edge.
But having the fight there might not have worked for them.
Yeah, perhaps you're right. They do have Manstiller now set up. In the central ruins, causing trouble for the Italy players already. Flag is going up for the Belgian side, the Belgium and Dutch side. The Kefra seems a little bit indecisive, he's going back and forth. Trying to keep an eye on the Cav situation, but he seems a little bit confused about where he's got to go right now. Rat's moving closer towards the flag. Early kills coming right in though for Bene, who seem to just be really tearing up Italy with the horsemen. Watley getting the double kill. And yeah, Bene just kind of steamrolling right now. I think it's going to be a whitewash. Watley just picking up massive, massive kills. Just Letho and Violenta remaining. Getting bump lanced and knocked down. And really just completely cut to pieces by the Cav of Bene. And I feel like Italy have to react to this if they're going to want to take this last round of this set. Violenta, it's only a matter of time before he goes down now. Caesar is dismounted to really pad his score, I think, more than anything. He wants to get that 8 kills. Does manage to pick it up. 8 kills, that's 2 per round for Caesar. That's pretty good. Okay, so that'll be the end of the first set at least. Oh, no, it's not the first set, sorry. I've got confused.
We're
still playing,
round,
there's another
yeah.
round. A little bit distracted at the moment, sorry about that. I think it's because the door's open. I always feel unsettled when the door's open.
Yeah, interesting psychological aspect on Captain Loss.
Not interesting, troubling, disturbing. Don't look into it.
Yeah, well, it hasn't worked so far for Italy. It's unlikely to do so on the 4th round.
You'd think so, yeah. I mean, their goal is going to be pretty damaged now. The other issue is really they still haven't taken any more horsemen. Artoris and Nirigar are doing what they can, but it's actually a nice couch lance from Artoris. That's going to do a lot of damage to Caesar's horse, and that's going to be a priority for the Italy team this round because Caesar on such a big horse like that, big tanky rhino, it's going to be very, very, very problematic. But that couch lance would have done some damage. Obviously not enough to bring it down. But anyone's going to take in control of the central ruins. Italy have made the change of moving towards their right flank. They do have pretty good control of the outer flags right now. The problem is just the lack of horsemen. And the Benicab playing really quite aggressively right now, potentially even recklessly. They're just pushing forward, trying to catch off Italian players. It's paying off. They've brought down Violenta without too much trouble. Alguero's retreated way back up onto the hill. Oh, Golratir has thrown a pretty killer jab, which is caught Alguero right in the hip. Hasn't done too much damage, but great throw. Alguero shows a kick of disrespect. Flag spawns.
Again.
Use this opportunity to draw your attention to the new feature of the streamer mob, which does show that where the flag is on the map. Fight now breaking out on the outside of this wall as the the Bene Cav are just harassing the Italian team. Oh, and the team kill from Artoris is just adding to the boys' victory right now. Niragar and Letho do pull kills back though, and it's 5 against 6 for Italy right now. They're a player down, but those previous 2 kills have evened up the cavalry count, which is going to make a very, very big difference. Goldy has managed to bring down El Guerrero over on the far side of the map. He's going to be moving over now towards the flag to help out with the main fight. Rat hesitant to move on to the flag because he just doesn't have enough support right now, but they have to get in there before there's just not enough time left. Artoris goes down. So is Man today. Italy are getting kills here. Letho and Niragar picking up kills. 3 against 4 is the score right now though. Rat somehow manages to stay alive under overwhelming pressure. Dismounts Mega Man as well. Letho's got to get a shot off right now, but not enough time. Rat does go down. Letho's got, well, he's got a 1-on-4 situation to deal with right now.
And no health.
Yeah, the Bene player's moving right in to take him down, and yeah, he does drop unfortunately. And Bene take the clean sweep with Caesar picking up 8 kills, so it was still 2 per round. And that's the first break for us then. 4-0 the current score to Bene. Pretty one-sided right now, I think. I mean, some of the rounds went close, but do you think Italy got what it takes to do anything here?
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe they'll switch it up for this. Well, they'll definitely switch it up, won't they? Because they don't have crossbows, so they're probably going to have fewer ranged and maybe more cav.
Yeah, possibly. I mean, I think that's what they really need to do. Whether they actually put it into practice is a different question, I suppose. Hopefully it'll work out, and we'll get a bit more fight coming out of Italy. Seems to be having a small problem with the overlay right now, doesn't actually like it's updating properly. Interesting. See if we can fix that for you, nice and quick. See if that does it. And we saw these maps and factions played yesterday between Russia and Finland. I mean, at that time, did you notice any sort of imbalance on the map, especially?
No, I felt like Swadia had a slight advantage yesterday, but certainly didn't see that.
Wasn't too prevalent. But I mean, there's a problem, because if Swadia have a slight advantage, Italy have not made anything of that.
Yeah.
That's a bit of a concern.
And they start with the 4 crossbow setup, maybe. Don't know. If they had another cav that they could use when they're Saranid, why didn't they switch to it then?
Yeah, it was just a bit of an odd choice sticking through all those rounds with those 4 horsemen. They're 4 archers, sorry. Maybe they'll swap it over though. See what they got planned for the Saran side. It doesn't seem like Benny are missing LaRue too much. They're coping pretty well without him.
Yeah, they did last week. So. When they have a tougher game, maybe it'll be more important.
Okay, let's jump into the game because I think we're going to be going live now.
I'm still not getting the announcements. How did you fix that?
You just gotta go into options.
I did that. No, that didn't help.
Report casualties is the thing you need to enable.
Yeah, no, it's on.
Okay. If you press
Oh,
L,
Yeah.
do you have a bunch of errors?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Yeah, you're gonna need to update your warband version. I think.
Ah, okay.
That's a bit of a problem. Maybe you can do it in the
Alright.
half-time break. Just get it downloading now.
I'll just live without it. You can report all the casualties.
It's gonna limit you a little bit, but you have to look at the formations, I suppose.
Yeah. So are they live?
We're live right now, yeah.
Yeah. So we've got 3 archers and 3 cav for Italy.
Oh wow!
Ooh.
That's a drive-by from Mega Menon there. Oh, Bene just rushing in now. Their cav is playing really aggressive and completely getting away with it. Oh, Violet bringing down Wallace as well. I believe that was a crossbowman shot. Oh, Italy just not able to deal with the complete aggression. Violet with a double headshot. Really looking pretty dangerous with that crossbow. Assassin Violet. Living up to his name. Trying to scope out. Really taking those long shots. Whoa! Whoa!
Oh.
Whoa! That was some... I mean, that was pretty special.
One for the highlights.
I mean, I'm now... wow. That was a really amazing shot. Okay.
So Bennett going for the flag, but I don't really think they need to.
Yeah, it's just Rat and Niragar left for Italy right now. Down goes Niragar. Rat manages to get rid of Caesar's horse, which is somewhat useful. You don't want to have the Bene players tanking up too much, but yeah, he seems pretty mad as well. I mean, what I really want to talk about though right now is Violet's shooting, which that was just off the scales.
Yeah.
3 headshots in that round, and brutal as well. Very impressive. Italy are playing with 3 horsemen this time. We didn't have much of a chance to report on it last set because they were taken down quite early on. It looks like they've added... who is this? Oni-chan Wallace to their ranks. Wallace is an old AB player as well. AB also known as Armata Brancaleone. They've been sort of the main Italy team for a long time. They're not active right now, but a lot of these players are former AB players. Probably all of them, let's face it. But AB are just a really great team. They've done a lot of great work for the scene, training people up, getting them into the competitive scene in Italy.
And some of the nicest people in the scene as well.
Oh, definitely. Absolutely. Bene once again playing aggressively, moving into these ruins to harass Violent and Rat. Rat, oh, a nice bit of movement. I guess a double kill there. And that's exactly what his team needs. But Rat's got to get out of these ruins and start supporting his team on the ground right now because the fight has started. Caesarea manages to bring down Zelon. But he has lost his horse in the process. Arturo going to, well, not going to mess with him too much. They don't want to make any mistakes here, but Caesar is effectively immobilized now with his lack of horse. Rat sticking in his ruins though, I think that could be a bit of a mistake. Although the fight has dispersed a little bit. Caesar going to try and move across the map to get back to his teammates, so I think this could be an opportunity for Italy to cut him off and do some damage. Nice shot from Violenta there, and Norigar backing him up.
Flags have spawned by Archer Hill.
To finish off Caesar. There's a good advantage
Right,
player-wise for Italy right now as well. 7 players to 5. With good health, they could make something of this round. Oh, Violet brings down El Guerra though, with another headshot from Violet. Absolutely stunning shooting from the Belgian. Artorius drops to Gadrick. Victory and Rat holding the flag, but Italy's player advantage has just dropped to 1 right now. Bezin misses the shot on the downed Rat though. Although he does manage to finish off Victory. Rat gets a big hit on him, but he's still not down. Gadget takes down Wallace, and Italy once again, after taking a player advantage, are losing it, and looking to be losing this round as well. Bezem really just making Rat very, very busy right now. Nirigar goes down elsewhere. Mega Menon takes down Rat. Well, not elsewhere, right in front of us, sorry. And Violenta, the only remaining player for Italy. I think Violet's got a headshot in mind. Down goes Violenta. Mega Menon with the final kill. Mega Menon then, I think his actual name. I might be pronouncing it wrong.
That's a tricky one.
So another round goes to Bene. Looks like Bezem has managed to pick himself up. A great helmet, which we'll love to see. Looking very menacing in its little player window. And yeah, Bene moving forward as a pack. I think they're just going to attack this round, it looks like. They don't seem to be spreading out too much. Oh, Manstiller is going to take... Manstiller is Attila, I believe. From Irish Rebels. Is Dr. Toner in Irish Rebels? Perhaps he is, I'm not sure. Anyway. Bene once again moving forward. I think Violet's going to be the player we have to follow because... well... He's a wicked shot. Let's see what he brings out here. Taking shots at the Italian horseman. Unable to get anything there. He's dropped his sword, interestingly. Oh, looks like they got a bit of some couple stops going on there. Oh, I think he's reloading the crossbow for a horseman. That's an interesting, interesting move. Did you see that?
Yes.
That was quite nice.
I was wondering why he had 2 crossbows.
Yeah, he's just reloading the one for the horseman. That's quite a nice
yeah,
tactic.
very nice touch.
Just trying to shoot through that bush. Is Violet. It's gonna be pretty hard to see what he's doing. A killer piece there. Horseman from each side manages to pick up a kill. While looking to take out some players in the far ruins. Mega Menon seems to be quite a little bit outnumbered. Yeah, Artoris manages to pick him off with the couch chance. Very nice play there. Flag spawns over by the dead tree once again. Italy raising it up right now. Gadrick is hesitant before moving in. But Benny once again with the player disadvantage. They're down 1 player. And Italy are raising the flag. Gadrick with the charger. Wallace here, the substitution for Italy, a little bit outnumbered in this area. Got to be careful, does take a hit from Attila. Nirigar moving around, I think he's going to try to deal with Violet. I think perhaps Wallace and Nirigar grouping up to try and deal with this archer. They've got to be very, very careful though, moving in. Flag still high for Italy, but now that Bene Cav moving in, Caesar picks off Artoris in a joust. And well, Wallace uses his horse, and suddenly there's a lot less horsemen for Italy. Only Nirigar left right now. And Italy, yeah, once again, falling to pieces in the main fight. Caesar picks up victory. Nirigar goes down, and it's just Zelon left. Oh no, Zelon and Violenta is left somewhere. But a long way away from the fight where he needs to be. That's why the tower looks like. Nice work from Zelon there, doing some hacking away on Caesar's horse. And he gets a nice jump slash as well. Might be, yeah, does manage to pick off Caesar there, just a little bit overeager perhaps. Violenta does go down, but Zelon might be able to hold on to his life here. Not really much he can do against all his players. It looks like he's going to just try and stay alive for the last round. Violet misses the headshot there. It's easier than some he's pulled off. Yeah, Zelon gets knocked down, and I think, oh no, manages to just hold his shield up for a second, stay alive. Italy going to finish him off? No, Manta gets the kill. Dr. Donor, I believe that is. And, well. Benny with a pretty dominant performance so far. 7-0. Right now, and well, any thoughts we had that of basically perhaps coming back? They seem to have dispersed. I just don't think.
I mean, it would be really tough. It's always, if the other team's taken the first 3 rounds, it's...
Yeah, and also...
the disadvantage just grows.
It does. I mean, they don't seem too stacked. Benny, or is that... Well, maybe they are. It could be worse. Let's just say that. I mean, Attila, Donor... I mean, the problem is perhaps Bezem, who's really stacked, but the rest of them don't have too bad armor for the most part. But Bezem's like a sort of walking tiger tank. Bezem, I believe, also known as Bezem still. Oh, early couch lance from Caesar, manages to pick off. I think that's El Guerra. Where is he? I don't know where he went down, just by the wall, I guess. Cheese Rat not doing his job, protecting him.
Yeah, didn't Aguero die quite early in the last round as well?
He may have done, I'm not sure. I think so. We've got a bit of scuffle going on up by the spawn of Italy. Or Benny, this is. I think Niragar actually making a very smart move, just taking some risks. Trying to duke it out with the Bene cavalry. Because if you can pull that off, then you're going to have advantage, and if it seems unlikely you're going to win at all things square, sometimes that's a risk you have to take. There we go, moving in there. Just doing what he can to try and harass Caesar. These cavalry dogfights can be pretty intense. Samurais do actually have a bit of an advantage there with the extra manoeuvrable horses.
Flags in the same place again.
Yeah, we got some bit of a coincidence going on there. Flag spawning. Similar spots. Dr. Manta too wise to fall down to a Niragar couch lance from behind there. Turns around the last second. Ooh, Niragar got to be very careful. Yeah, does walk into that Dr. Donor Pike. All Pike fall down there as well. They do manage to pick off Violet though, which is, well, good news for their heads. Victor and Violenta are going to go down fairly cheaply though over by the side ruins. Only 40 players left now, and I think Bene are going to take him down. Bezem just so hard to do any damage to. The armor. Though he does have low health right now. Could go down. Manages to finish off Rat. Picks up our Taurus as well. Attila takes down Wallace, and Team Zelen wants to get the last best alive. Just bring down Caesar again. I think he's really got Caesar's number, but yeah, drops down to Dr. Donor there. And well, 8-0 so far. Very, very one-sided stuff here.
Yeah. Bene seem to have really raised their bar this season.
Definitely so. I mean, if you look at what happened last season, they were actually knocked out in the group stage. 3rd in their group. I'm not sure who they were against. I think they might have had a bit of a tough draw actually, but you know, from 3rd in the group to taking down, I believe Finland they've already dropped, and now Italy. Obviously with Israel being disqualified.
Yeah.
They just got Russia left after this, so that they're on a chance to certainly at least get out of the group. Obviously their match against Russia is going to be very, very tough. Russia's a very, very difficult team.
They're not playing, they've got a gap, haven't they? So they'll be playing Russia in 2 weeks' time. So. Plenty of time to prepare.
A little bit of a problem with the titles updating on the splash screen. Hopefully that'll be good to us. Or not.
So maybe in the closed map, it would be more even for Italy with... This is more of an infantry map though, isn't it? I'm not sure what inf they have.
Yes, it's hard to know how it will go down. But I mean, they do have some pretty good infantry. Yeah, so do Benny though. Really, it's pretty hard to tell. Just seeing if we can improve the overlay right now. Having a couple of problems with it.
There's some nice archer spots on this map as well. So,
what did you notice about this this matchup yesterday on this map?
So,
Saran's Vegas on.
Yeah, it was a whole day ago.
I think it was pretty even, to be honest. Vegas pretty nasty, perhaps. It's hard to tell though.
It was difficult to tell, wasn't it? We had a lot of issues yesterday, so it was quite interrupted on this map. There were some interesting things happening, weren't there? They switched up their tactics a bit.
Yeah, we certainly saw like a lot of the map being used. It wasn't just a graveyard campfest, which it can be sometimes.
Yeah, no, we barely had that at all. And we a couple of times had a push to the middle, which rarely happens.
Yeah, we did have that go down as well. It was quite an interesting little match, in spite of a few problems.
Yeah, disruption like that. I mean, it must have an effect on the teams, but I think they coped really well.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. How are our teams doing then? Are we almost ready to go?
I'm still not seeing any of the announcements or any of the chats, so I won't see when they say live.
Oh, that's true. I think they're ready. We're gonna restart and go live. Okay. Gotta run the map intro then. Okay, so we are now live. The score is 8-0 to Bene, leading after a complete stomp on the first map against Italy. Who are just not having the best game of their lives. Bene now playing as the Vegas side in the second spawn. Immediately pushing forward into the Italy spawn, interestingly. Italy playing as Saranids. Infantry is, looks like there's 5 for Bene and 4 for Italy. Wow, Caesar just seems willing to engage the whole Italy team right now. And
both teams have one cav.
Get away with it. Italy have been doing some scimitar drops, it looks like. Some of the archers taking scimitars for the infantry. 3 archers for the Italy side, so quite heavy ranged. I think they have a lot of players who prefer playing ranged, so perhaps it makes sense for their skill set. But they might have a little bit of a harder time in the melee fight. Both teams opting for a horseman. I think with Vegas it's pretty much mandatory to take a horseman just because of those scimitar drops. Vega horsemen do get free scimitars. Italy pretty much hold up in the graveyard. Bene seem willing to harass them. Flag spawns in the middle. Italy bursts out of the graveyard, moving towards Mega Menon. They haven't really caught any Bene players off guard though. which is generally the aim of that sort of push out the graveyard. They're now in a position where they have to assault onto the flag. Mega Men and duking out with Artorias a little bit. Getting perhaps the better of it, doing some damage to his horse. Artorias able to weave a little bit better though with that Saranid horse. Mega Man backs off. Going to focus on supporting on the in the plaza. One kill apiece. Oh, Attila getting those headshots. Down goes Artorias. Down goes Attila though, as Artorias sweeps in from the back. Artorias with a double kill as well, doing a lot of damage here. The Italian horseman. Team kill from El Guerrero going to put Bene back in the lead, along with that kill from Mega Menon. Artorias though, riding around doing a lot of damage, does get brought down by Mega Men in the end. Once again, Bene pulling things back and taking control of the round. They do have the higher flag. Violet duking out with Zelon right now. Niragar drops to Dr. Dono. And so just Zelon left. Does seem to be the scrappiest Italy player. The one who stays alive for longest at least. Eventually just gets overwhelmed by the superior Bene forces. And that's a match win for Bene, so I think we're going to wrap up the stream there. A bit of a quick one tonight.
Yeah.
I know some people sometimes prefer us to stream all the rounds, but I think this time we're just going to call it a day. Very well done to Bene. They made it look easy. I'm sure it wasn't as easy as it looked. Commiserations to Italy. I think that's probably the end of the tournament for them. I think they do have a chance to get through, but they will need to pull out some pretty impressive stuff against Russia, who, if anything, are an even more difficult team than Bene. But best of luck to them in that match. I mean, that was a very, very one-sided performance from Bene.
Yeah, very one-sided. It's lovely to see Bene performing so well.
Yeah, they're really looking strong.
Yeah,
I think LaRue is really motivated this time as well, so they must have been training hard. I would guess.
Yeah. Clearly, they must all be motivated to be putting it together like this.
Yeah.
So yeah, hopefully they can carry that through the tournament. It's always nice to see Italy play though. Not seen some of these Italian players, haven't seen them around so much, so maybe they're just not in practice.
Yeah, that certainly could be a bit of the case. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. You have any other thoughts on the match overall?
No, there's not a lot to say, is there? I mean, I don't know if the setup on the open map, Italy was archer heavy, and maybe at the moment that's not the right way to go. If they had taken down the cap, would have worked for them, but that's a pretty tough call.
Yeah, I think you're right. But no, I mean, myself would have liked to see them take a few more horsemen. I just think that realistically is more likely to have helped them out. But oh well, doesn't always work out like that. In the meantime, I want to thank you very much for joining me on the cast.
Thank you for asking me. Honoured to be here.
A pleasure as usual. Good to get back into the streaming on MBTV after the small hiatus between the WNL and the Nations Cup. Thanks to everyone for watching. Please do let us know what you think of the stream. Always tweet at us. Our Twitters are on the screen. And get involved with the tournament if you're not familiar with it. You can tweet at us and ask about brackets or links or any information you want. Just poke us on Twitter for that. And follow the channel if you enjoyed this stream. I also do want to mention the Steam group as well. It's I don't know what the URL for the Steam group is. Do you know that? Is it just MBTV? It might be.
Yes, I think it is MBTV.
It's pretty cool that I've grabbed that URL, if I have got that. It is just MBTV. So it's steamcommunity.com/groups/MBTV. Do definitely get involved with that. And when do you have any final shoutouts?
Yeah, I know Aileen was around earlier because they originally booked one of her servers for the match and she was going to make sure that nothing went wrong. So thanks to her for taking that trouble. And of course it's lovely that we do now have these Telwords servers. So it's great that Telwords are helping out.
Yeah, well, we just gotta step in. Hopefully we can do something about these attacks. We have given some advice to server hosters. I'm not sure, perhaps the other servers haven't been updated yet, but these Telworld servers are updated with the latest advice from our company, so hopefully that should limit the ability of trolls to disrupt nice competitive warband. Okay, other than that, I think we're going to wrap it up there, so once again thanks for watching and good night.
Good night.